it's my mission to heal the world from stress, one person at a time. And I started with myself and my children, and for over 10 years now, I've been sharing what I've learnt. It's life-changing. We need to understand what stress is, to understand what it is the body is trying to tell us. And stress isn't the enemy, it's just something that we experience, each of us. We all have our own unique experience of stress because everything is happening on the inside, in the body. This is the first block or barrier, if you like, because we tend to feel when we're stressed that our bodies are against us, or there's something wrong, or there's something wrong with us. And it's really unhelpful because it stops us from doing the very thing that we need to do, which is to connect, to be very present in the body. Body communicates in sensations and feelings. The body's vocabulary are the emotions, and emotions are something that we feel in the body, okay? And as soon as we understand that, we can start to relate to the body, we can start to have a communication. The body is communicating all the time. This is so powerful, so important to know. And it's how you heal from stress, how you transform it for good. Because so much of what we've been taught about stress is about building resilience, about being present and mindful, doing lots of meditation, doing lots of calming exercises. But really, it's about understanding how to communicate, how to respond consciously to what the body is trying desperately to show us. And so when we feel something in the body, the first thing we need to do is to bring our attention to what it is we're feeling. Not think about it, not try and understand it intellectually. What do we feel? And we can start to describe that feeling. Now I'm feeling a pressure in my chest. And in that way, we're also understanding where we feel it in the body. This is crucial to healing stress, believe me. And once you start doing this, what you're doing is you're bringing your attention to whatever it is you feel and wherever it is you feel in the body. And by being present with it, you're acknowledging it. You're starting to engage in that conversation, that dialogue that the body is desperately trying to start with you, with all these sensations and feelings that start to feel so uncomfortable. That's the last thing we want to do, is be present and engage with what we're feeling in the body. But it is critical, believe me. So we're bringing our attention to what it is we feel and where it is we feel it, without needing to try and understand it. Okay, and in that way what we're doing is acknowledging something that the body is trying to communicate, and that's creating safety. The body starts to respond and relax and automatically release all of this tension that's been stored up in the body. Okay, the emotional overwhelm that we feel in a moment of stress creates a contraction, a tension in the body. But without awareness, without knowing what to do with it, the body holds on. And it creates tension. It can be physical tension, muscular tension, but it can also be a mental tension, emotional tension. It's not until we can bring our awareness to it and be present with it that we can start to create safety in the body, that we start to feel safe in the body. That changes everything. And it's really very simple because the body is incredibly intelligent. It's trying to communicate with all these sensations that feel so damn uncomfortable. But if we can be present enough to shift out of that reactivity, or come back to it when we're feeling calmer and come back to the body to connect. Again, stress disconnects. It's disconnecting you from who you are. It's disempowering you. And it's not the stress, it's just the disconnect that happens when we experience something that we feel is stressful, emotionally overwhelming, frightening. It's a fear reaction, as we all know. As we learn to reconnect and be present with what we're feeling, and we're acknowledging it, we're bringing our awareness, our consciousness to something. This is so deeply healing. It is so simple yet so powerful. And the more that we can do this, because we need to do this consistently, as often as possible, we need to respond. We need to join that dialogue, that conversation with the body. The body says in feelings, look here, and we respond with our awareness. We bring our attention to what we're feeling. We're observing it, and where we're feeling it. And again, that presence is powerful. The consciousness that we bring to what we're feeling is powerful. And as you're present with it, the body releases. The body knows what to do. And there is this beautiful dance as we learn to respond to the body and to ourselves, to what it is we need. And again, there's so much more to it, because as we're reconnecting, we'll find that our inner voice, our intuition grows, our inner knowing, and our ability to respond to what it is we need in the moment, in life. And we learn so much about ourselves in this way, through this reconnection. And in this way, stress is the pathway back to self. That's what I found. I've remembered who I am, as well as healed, transformed the stress that was literally destroying my life. And I've seen that this has also healed the stress that my children were experiencing. And I help many other people in this way too. And I want to help you, because it's so important, this knowledge, because it is freeing, it's liberating. It's going to help you live well. And it's going to help you live in a way that you can create personal meaning, because the more you're connected to who you are at your core, the more you're going to be able to follow and make choices that really reflect who you are at your core. It's really powerful. So we start there. The body is trying to communicate all the time. And to breathe, of course. It's always important to breathe. But it's more than the breath. It's about knowing how to communicate with your body and how to respond with awareness, how to respond consciously. Because your presence, and as you bring your awareness to whatever it is that's causing distress and disconnect, is healing. You're healing with consciousness. It becomes a natural reflex, and you can live in this way. And it's incredibly liberating and empowering, and it will change your life. Okay, so I really hope that's helped. If you're experiencing stress, please do like, share, subscribe, because I'm going to be talking more and more about how to heal from stress, and not just to build resilience, how to transform the stress you're feeling and experiencing for good. So thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next post.